Child, the way that this episode just was not doing it, and I was praying that my name was going to be the name that Natalie called to get released from this show early.
Let's talk about it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
When you mention them kids, you finna get that ass beat.
Akbar, where your kids at? They still separated all over town? What happened?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Tasiki, I thought y'all made up. What, like, Tasiki, you get on my nerves. Go sit down. Go sit down.
You know what I mean? So I don't look down on them because I'm a celebrity. These are still women.
Okay. Ak Burger. Candy cousin. Candy is a celebrity. Akbar, you was on a couple of seasons of Love and Hip Hop.
Ready? Yep, I like this playing with the hair looking back.
It's giving real catalog. It's giving real Sears, real JCPenney, real call this number at 2 a.m. in the morning, real housewife, real moo. It's giving Big Mama your arm.
Fitness, sobriety, and the Bible. That's all I'm striving for.
But some old hair.
Girl, bye. Tokyo Tony's daughter, you supposedly changed, but yeah, you want to love hip hop. Girl, bye. Your boyfriend cute in an ugly type of way. He cute. He got a big ass nose. No colorism. Because y'all know how y'all be doing. Not y'all, but y'all.
On these amazing ways with you looking amazing on our husband wife stuff.
Is he gay? No shade. He giving me real Atlanta. What's the gospel nigga that be singing? You're with me. Oh, yeah. Church ain't going nowhere. JP, are you with me? Whatever his name is. His son. Don't he look like him?
But every day we're monitoring her closely and things are getting better. But
it's giving Coach D. Yeah. Diana, what you doing out there loving hip hop Miami, girl? What happened to Bring It? I thought you brought that shit back.
Are you Dr. Mc... No, this is not Dr. McDad. This is Dr. Chad. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. He had to go up to Virginia.
He's cute, but gay. TJ would be interested in him. Oh. Well, yes. That's not a shocker.
I feel like there's been a lot of focus on me, and we haven't talked about Jesse's man.
Oh,
is this your future husband?
Oh, Stacey, you're messy.
Who is he?
Don't cry, Camila. Don't cry.
Mila, come on.
Bitch, why you crying? Ain't you a bad girl? Ain't you a baddie? You want to cry in this house, but you want to be online yapping it at my violin.
I don't even want to be on camera.
He either smells like bologna or Old Spice. I just know it. But he is so sexy. I would have to swallow him up.
But I don't want to make it about money or anything because I'm not rich. They are.
Right. Camilla said, I only cash one Zeus check. I love my man because he do me messy. I like the way you are. 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 Excuse me. Because I spy with my little queer eye. Who is that right there? Who is that right there next to the Zeus logo? Who is that right there next to the Zeus logo with the skinny ass braids? Who that? Who that? I would like to know it. I would like to know who he is.
I don't know what you are. What did you hear? That was baby daddy, bitch. You ain't going to the next city, ho. Fuck who baby daddy, bitch. Fuck who baby daddy, bitch. Fuck who baby daddy, ho. Ho? Fuck who baby daddy, and after this, my little George is on this wheelchair, bitch. Fuck who baby daddy, ho. I don't know what you.
She said, you ain't going to the next city, ho. Listen, summer is a key. Summer is a key. Summer is a key. But she's still ain't enough to shade this ratchet ass, boring ass show. I'm so bored. I am so bored. What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka she, and we are back for another Baddies Midwest, aka the summer show. We back for another summer show. Recap, whatever you want to call her. Okay. Now listen, before we go ahead and get into this, let me just say this. Because some of y'all know. Let me just go ahead and say this, okay? This not the best season. It's not. And so we watching it out of loyalty, okay? But please understand, like when it comes to YouTube, I definitely understand, you know, people come to YouTube for entertainment and things like that, but please don't get carried away. If I want to get up here and I want to complain the whole entire hour, that's what I'm going to do. If I want to get up here and tell jokes the whole entire hour or pick my nose or dig in my ass, that's what I'm going to do, okay? So just understand that this is the space that I'm in right now, and I'm choosing to still review the show because I mean, obviously, I'm not just going to drop the show completely when it's the main bread and butter. And, you know, I mean, you have your good seasons, you have your good episodes, and then you have your bad episodes. You have your bad seasons. I've been reviewing this show since Baddies South, okay? Since Baddies South. I did Baddies South, did Baddies West, did Baddies East, did Baddies Caribbean, did Baddies Midwest. And, you know, not every review is going to be on 10, and not every review is going to be the most exciting because the girls aren't exciting me. So, you know, just throwing that out there. Like, there's going to be complaining here. That's the point of YouTube, to complain. Half of commentary is complaining. So, you know, if y'all want to watch the show, then go to thezeusnetwork.com and watch that, or find you another reviewer. You know, maybe one of the ones is actually getting calls from that at CV and Zeus. Maybe y'all could go watch them. I'm just saying. But over here, we're going to get how I get. We're going to get how I get and how I give. That's all I want to say. Okay, so go ahead and like the video before we get into her.
And I'm a bad bitch on the side, ho. She a ride or die, ho. He gon' be surprised, yo. He done caught a prize, yo. He gon' pack a smile, and it's for a while. No need to lie when he cannot deny, ho. He gon' get the bag and flip it. I'ma get the fucking bag, then my ass gon' trip it. Yeah, hey, he gon' get the bag and flip it. I'ma get the fucking bag, then my ass gon' trip it. Daddy, let me bag that. Daddy, let me bag that. Daddy, let me bag that.
Okay, so this episode was lackluster. I was watching it last night, and the entire time that I was watching it, it was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Especially once we got to the bus scene, and we're gonna get there, but once we got to the bus scene, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? What am I watching? Like, it felt like a fever dream. Was I the only one that felt like the entire bus scene was just odd? It was weird. It was like everybody was on shrooms or everybody was on cocaine. Like, it was very weird. The energy was weird. Okay. So I will say this episode, yeah, Jocelyn's cabinet was definitely better this week. It was definitely better. Even though I feel like every season has gone downhill since West, I feel like, honestly, Baddies South is still number one, Baddies West number two, then so on and so forth. Caribbean was still better than this because at least with Caribbean, we had Dia, Ice from the Caribbean. Okay, we had Bianca Buoni, and then we had Mariah Lynn. Like, I miss all of that. Okay, we had people that we could make fun of, and then at the same time, Mariah Lynn, her presence is missed. I don't care what nobody says. Her presence is missed. I feel the fact that she's not here. I do. Like, it's something just missing from this show, and I feel like it is Mariah. A lot of y'all are going to disagree. That's fine. I mean, because you're going to do that anyways, but I feel like something is definitely missing from this show. It's just blah. It's lackluster. Like, even Summer is annoying at this point. Like, Summer's not really doing it for me. Like, she's the quote-unquote fan favorite. Well, she's the star of the show. And you already know how I feel about that. Lex is the fan fave and Summer is a star. But neither of them are doing it for me. Neither of them is going to have me like, oh my God, I got to see them back next season. Like, no, I don't care. I don't. Outside of the fact that Summer is handling her big one and she's running phase with everybody every 10 seconds. Outside of that, I don't give a damn about that girl. And that's not good. So, you know, I understand some people may not like complaining, but bitch, this is a commentary channel. Everything's not going to be, oh my God, I love it so much. And that's not being honest. It's not being real. And when the shit is not good, I'm going to say that it's not good. And it doesn't necessarily mean that I need to stop reviewing or just go focus on something. That's not what that means. It means I'm giving my honest feelings, my honest critique. And right now, the shit sucks. The shit sucks. It just sucks. And they need to figure out the formula. We've been saying the same shit for multiple of seasons now. You know what I mean? I mean, they can watch my channel any other time. When it's time to copyright, when it's time to steal a joke, when it's time to steal a saying, a quote of mine, they can watch it any other time. So let Zeus watch it this time when I'm giving critique, an honest critique that they can take and actually use it to help improve the show. Because honestly, at this point, it sucks. It sucks. And there is something missing. And I do feel like a huge part of that is Mariah Lynn, because just like, I don't think people understand. It's like cooking. You don't have to like Mariah, but it's like cooking. Like, you can tell when sugar's missing, when salt's missing, when like something in a recipe is missing. It may not be your favorite ingredient. You may not like it. Like for me, I hate mustard. But I can understand that in some seafood recipes and some fried fish, fried shrimp recipes, mustard is needed as a binder. And it's up to the cook to cook it the right way to where I don't taste it. But I can tell when it wasn't used. Does that make sense? Mariah may not be our favorite, but at the same time, well, y'all favorite, she's, you know, I'm indifferent, but she's missing. Something is missing. And I feel like we're supposed to look at Summer as the star. But even with her, I'm not making a connection. I mean, and part of it could be like, you know, being so over the show, but then at the same time, it could also be like, I've seen this before. I've done this before. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of only befriending and liking people because they the underdog. Like, because the whole time they could be a shitty person themselves, but because everybody's picking on them, you never really get to know the real them. And then, so that's the only reason you like them. And it's, I don't know. Because Summer is annoying and she does talk a lot. I don't like Summer, but it's like I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over Summer. Does that make sense? It's like I like her because I feel like we're supposed to like her because she's the underdog, but I could take or leave her. Like, I'm not gonna look back at Baddies as overall and be like, ooh, I just have to have Summer on a season, unless it's like an all-star season and it's like I want to see how she interacts with other people. But it's not like, I don't know. I can't explain that, but I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And I don't give a fuck that we just spent 5 minutes on that, because what the hell else are we talking about when it comes to Baddies Midwest outside of Summer? Because we sure as hell ain't been talking about Ivori. But the way that she got her chain this episode, you would think that that's all we've been talking. No. Now I'm wondering, when Natalie threatened to send 4 girls home, was Ivori one of those girls because she wasn't living up to the hype that you wanted her to? Because ET came out and said that they don't tell them to. Well, I mean, ET can't tell me shit because ET and Ivori are 2 different people. ET didn't have a reputation that Ivori has, so she can't really tell me shit. So, anyway, child, the episode started off with Dolly farting, wanting to be Captain Save-A-Ho. She wanted to jump in so bad, and she done fucked up her wrist. So, she not going to the skating ring. Then next thing you know, child, we got Miss Juicy. Okay, and I'm not even about to call her Miss Juicy daughter no more, because by this episode, child, hold on, by this episode, it was determined that no, that's not Miss Juicy's daughter. That is in fact Miss Juicy herself. Miss Juicy herself. Okay, please tell me that ain't Aunt Jemima, because that's exactly who she looked like. She looked like Miss Juicy / Aunt Jemima. Okay. So her and Summer end up getting into it. They fight like 20,000 goddamn times. Next thing you know, Summer looks over at Jasmine and she's like, girl, I want to round with you. They end up getting into it. I don't like Jasmine at all. I feel like she's a poser. I feel like she tries too hard. Whatever. They all end up fighting. And I just felt like that went on entirely too long. It's like they just kept letting them fight. And I was like, okay. So then we get to Natalie. Y'all already know Natalie this season. She basically, you know, talking to the audience, breaking the fourth wall. Like, listen, y'all know what I'm about. Y'all know I'm messy. Y'all know I'm here to make these girls fight. So that's what we doing. Okay, y'all just fought. Y'all going to the club looking just like that because y'all knew we had a booking to go to before. Y'all ended up scrapping. So she says all of that only for them to still not take that advice, I guess. Like, they go to the club with new wigs and all of that anyways. Like, so I was just like, Natalie, what was the point of that? But anyways, same size Rolly, she ends up saying next house that we get to, I'm staying in the house with the girls. Vicky could go with y'all with the hotels. I'm staying in the house with the girls because she want all the tea. She trying to put on this whole big Mother Teresa, big sister, and girl, she want all the tea. That's what it is. She want all the tea. And as soon as she said that, and then when she got into her confession, was trying to act like big sister, Big Brother program child, it was very much given exactly what I told y'all what happened 2 seasons ago. Because I told y'all she was going to take half a season off. They was going to introduce her midway through after we got tired of all the old girls. She was going to come in midway season through. And then she was going to utilize the next season afterwards to be her redemption season. Is that not what she's done? Is that not what she's done? No need to DM me. The website is back up. Is that not what she's done? That's exactly what she's done. I told y'all word for word, verbatim. I literally verbatim, word for word. I said to y'all, Rolly is going to take a half a season off. We're going to get used to the new cast, get tired of them, start to feel nostalgia, miss Rolly, miss the older people, whatever. They're going to reintroduce Rolly halfway through the season, and then they're going to use the next season after that to be her redemption season. Is that not what's happening? Because you raise your hand if Rolly has pissed you off the season. We're seven episodes in, and honestly, she's the only one who hasn't pissed me off. So I'm like, damn, am I a Rolly stan now? I can count on my 2 fingers how many bad things I've had to say about Rolly 7 episodes in. Like, I ain't talked about Rolly since the first episode. And that was quickly dissolved within 2 seconds. Am I a Rolly stan now? What's going on? TheAligningsouls.com. I don't know what y'all hosts keep waiting on because it clearly ain't payday. It clearly ain't payday. Okay? Because I'm just saying. I gotta book a reading. Girl, that was 6 months ago. How many paydays you waiting on? I'm just saying. Girl, come get it now. Come get it right now. Okay? Friday coming up. Come get it right now. Okay? Because y'all know Scott don't miss. So child. And honestly, I guess that was the highlight of the episode for me. Realizing, my prediction about Rolly actually came true and she's not getting on my nerves. I feel like, yeah, that probably was the highlight of the episode for me. But the episode was just so, it was just, So then we get to the bus. And Jasmine Renee with her voice. And like she get like, ooh, it's like, let me see if I can hear it real quick. Jayla, move. I ain't no bitch who didn't apologize to me. Did she apologize? Her voice irks me. Ivori, did she apologize? Ivori, did she apologize? Her voice irks the shit out of me. Okay, but she's sitting there going off on Summer. Miss Juicy going off on Summer. Miss Juicy talking about, I make $50,000 a month. I said, well, girl, good, okay, because your wage should be your age. Okay, fuck is you talking about? You look 50 and you making 50K? Good. Okay, your wage should match your age. Okay, good for you. Good for you, ma'am. Miss Senior, ma'am. Okay, because it's most definitely giving silver dollar pancakes at IHOP. But anyway, child, they get to the roller skating rink. Okay, ooh, yay, cute. Then we get to this scene right here because Natalie is determined to build suspense as though we need it and, act like she about to send somebody home. Girl, we already know. Okay, yo, she needs some milk. Ain't say about 2 words this whole entire season. Girl, Let's not even waste production time. No need to set up the cameras. Yo, she needs some milk. Let's go. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, because she has not been relevant this entire time. And I don't understand why Diamond's glasses was crooked, child. Why they were so fucked up on her face. But okay, I know she felt that. Okay, but yo, she needs some milk. It's time to go. Because she ain't served nothing but confessional looks. That's all she serves. I don't even have an example. I would get all the way down here. That's how relevant she is. Look, it's not even in the right order. It was supposed to be up here. Oh, wait, no. It is in the right order. Child, I don't give a fuck that much. I done jumped ahead. My bad. My bad. I saw a picture of her and I thought it was time. My bad. My bad, Yoshi. Listen, it's not my fault Natalie was ready for you to leave. Listen, you look like you was ready to go too. Okay, listen. She looked cute in her confessional with her lopsided ponytail. She looked real cute. Okay, in her little half sleeve tattoo, whatever. She looked cute. They say that she's somebody's sister. Gunna's sister, Young Thug's sister. Chat, I don't know. I don't gangbang. One of them motherfuckers that's tied to one of them little gangs. Them gang rappers. She one of them little sisters, I guess. I don't know. I'm not about that culture, about that lifestyle. Okay, this Black life actually matters, so I don't play around with it. So I don't know anything about that. Maybe some of y'all hoodlums, some of y'all thugs can get into the comments and let me know which rap gangster sister she is. But either way, child, speaking of gangster, we get the Ockburger versus Piggy. Piggy was on absolutely entirely too much, okay, and then not enough, okay. You like how you doing the most, but then at the same time not enough. So she was sitting there going back and forth with Ockburger, and it's like, Piggy, you literally started the whole entire argument yesterday on that bus because you got mad that motherfuckers was praising her and not you. Y'all already know how I feel about Piggy. I'm not about to waste my breath again. I was ready for her to get her ass beat. I really was. But apparently so was everybody else. And someone got tired of waiting. So she was like, girl, fuck that. She immediately went charging off on Jasmine Renee. And that's when we saw the scene from the intro. And I mean, she got her. The fact that Nata was like, one of y'all not going to the next city with us. And then that's literally what Summer ran up on her and said, you're not going to the next city, huh? I said, okay, that was cute. That was funny, but I'm just a little over it. Then we get to her. Why was she the whole entire time? It was like she couldn't see shit. Like her eyes was like I was like, girl, who glued them lashes on your face? Because why are you looking like this the entire time? Okay, it was very much given like Butterfree, Caterpillar, like Cocoon. Like it, I don't know what Pokemon. Like she was very much given something. Very much something. Okay. But now we got Piggy versus her. Piggy versus Stewie. And Stewie's whole thing is like, girl, it's my birthday. Because at this point, we still don't know who going home. Even though we know who going home, we still don't know who going home. So some people could say Stewie was trying to do the most for the cameras and make sure she wasn't want to go home, since we already know now production was trying to send people home for being boring. And what has she done in the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes? Okay, so some people could say that. Some people could also say, well, girl, it's her birthday. I mean, honestly and truly, like, it was her birthday. Y'all bitches be doing the most for less in real life. Talking about what people can and can't wear to your birthday, 50-50, who paying the bill. Like, y'all be doing the most. Birthday makeup, okay? You got to look like this. You can't outdress me. Y'all be doing the most for less. And y'all not even on TV when it comes to y'all birthday. So the fact that she mad that Biggie doing all of this and stalling them from keeping the day going, and she like, girl, today's my birthday. Show a little respect. Like, it's my birthday and we could be doing some fun shit. And right now you keeping the fuck shit going. I get that we here to do that for TV. But like, let's wrap this up, because all you doing is talking. You're not, so we just standing here. And like, I'm not trying to spend my birthday doing this. I get it. At the same time, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up, because nobody told you to come here on your birthday while it's your birthday. If you don't want your birthday to be like that on your birthday. But then at the same time, it's like, girl, if that was my birthday, I'm killing everybody. So there's that. So speaking of, child, she ends up throwing the flowers at Piggy, and Piggy ends up windmilling her. Everybody screaming like Biggie doing something. She didn't. She wasn't. All she was doing was windmilling. Right. And then Jada ends up falling to the goddamn floor. It wasn't a fight at all. Natalie asks if Jasmine and someone want to run it again. They don't, because it's time to say, yo, she needs some milk home. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry, baby girl. I just keep jumping the gun. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, girl. We're not, girl, this is the most camera time she done had yet all season. Before we could get to that, we get to Natalie wanting to give out a new chain. And honestly and truly, when she said, I'm giving out a new chain, at first, my sentiments aligned with diamonds. It aligned with diamonds because I was like, it's too early. But then when I thought about it, I was like, Summer literally just fought like 10 times in the first 10 minutes of the goddamn show. So give Summer the chain. We 7 episodes in, and I can count at least 7 fights that Summer has had. Give Summer the chain. It's only been a week, and Summer has fought the most. Give Summer the chain. But Natalie's like, no, girl, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm going to cause controversy. And Diamond is doing her TV moment. I tuned it out. You saw how I almost like went past it and didn't even acknowledge it. Because Diamond was doing her TV thing where it's just like, girl, I had to wait X amount of time to get my chain, and now you're going to give a chain. But immediately, as soon as Natalie said she was giving it to Ivori, Diamond suddenly didn't care no more and was helping to put it around Ivori's neck. Because Diamond is there for TV and she's there to make TV. That's why I don't take offense to what Diamond says. That's why I don't even pay her no attention at all. Because once she already says explicitly and literally said all season that I'm here to make good TV, and that's what I'm doing is making TV, I don't take nothing she says seriously at all. At all. Okay, so watching her go from bitching about motherfuckers getting a chain and then Ivori getting a chain and then her being the one to wrap Ivori with the chain, I'm not doing a whole thesis paper like y'all, because she's already stated I'm trolling. So, and plus her and Ivori are cool, so it's just like, and I thought it was mighty funny how when Ivori took her chain, she was like, do any of y'all bitches want to intercept? She was joking, but we know Ivori, she was joking, but she wasn't joking, but she was joking. Okay, so she was like half joking, but ain't nobody say no. I mean, ain't nobody say yeah. Everybody, including someone, was laughing. Like, everybody was laughing and everybody was smiling and cheering. And I said, oh, is everybody scared that she gonna whoop y'all ass? Like, what's going on? Why, like, Okay. So she ended up getting her chain. It wasn't deserved. And I think she even said that in her confession where she was like, I ain't really even have to do nothing. I was like, well, girl, as long as we on the same page. As long as we on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Because it much definitely wasn't deserved. It wasn't. Especially not for somebody I don't even think they bring it back next season. I feel like they probably gonna cap it out at 3 people because we know damn well they're not gonna get rid of the 10 that they already got. So I feel like next season they probably gonna cap it off at bringing 3 people back, and I don't foresee it being Ivori. It could be simply because of a whole fan fave from outside the show perspective. But she hasn't made that much of an impact on Baddies itself for her to be brought back. I feel like it would be Dolly, Summer, and Lex before anybody. But I also feel like that's interchangeable, and the 3 could be Lex, Summer, and Ivori. So it's interchangeable. Dolly is the wild card. But honestly, I don't know, because I feel like Dolly has done enough postseason, and once they get to Hawaii, for Dolly to be brought back. I feel like the reunion is really going to solidify those 3 as like a unit, especially next episode too. But child, we finally get to she needs some milk. And look at me talking about somebody else as we finally get to her. But she left. So then we get to the bus, and Jayla Luther King is giving one of her soliloquies. She's giving one of her thesis papers, you know, trying to talk to Biggie. And I said, oh, this is very rich and grand of you. Didn't you try to beat Biggie up because Biggie's mouth was too big? I'm sorry, Teddy's mouth was too big last season. And all of a sudden, you the same person who tried to humble her, and now you trying to talk to her? How that work? But okay. This is where shit started getting weird. Because Natalie was like, oh, let's all go get on our bunk beds. And I said, Natalie, it's about 30,000 of y'all. How this going to work? Because it's only like 5 bunk beds. And apparently it was 2 of them to each bunk. Okay. So they all went back there. Okay. So they all went back there. And this is why I started noticing the fake shit, because the camera angles was weird. Everybody's energy was weird. It was given everybody was on coke or crack or shrooms. Yeah, it just felt the energy was off. The energy was off. Y'all know I'm an energy person, and I'm never wrong. I'm an energy person, and the energy was off. I don't know what they took, but they was on something. They was on something, and I don't know if the cameraman was trying to play up to that, if editing was trying to play up to that, but they was on something. They was on something. You could look at them and like the energy, it did not feel right, and it made me feel very uncomfortable, and it felt like I was watching a fever dream. And especially seeing how Miss Juicy was over there touching Tinkerbella, and it's just like, wasn't y'all just whooping each other's ass last episode? Even though I saw Diamond whispering to Miss Juicy, it's like, oh, Tinkerbella, you was in on that, because now all of a sudden y'all cool enough to the point where now she got her hands all up in your face and touching you and all of this, that, and the third. Because I was waiting on Tinkerbella to turn around and slap them glasses off her head, but it never happened. Like, it was just all so weird. So Miss Juicy, she was clearly drunk, clearly on something, because she would not let it go. She kept antagonizing Summer to the point where they end up fighting. And so Miss Juicy ended up going up to the front, talking about, oh, I'm sick of all of these girls. I'll fight any bitch on this bus. My bank account bigger than all of yours. And I'm like, put a name on it. Because I know Natalie is dying laughing on the inside. Because put a name on it. Your bank account bigger than who's? You gonna fight who? Talking about something, I look better than all of y'all. No, girl, you look older than all of y'all. It's a difference. Not better than all of y'all. No, you look older than all of y'all. It's a difference. And Natalie was trying so hard not to laugh while helping her put on her wig, girl. At this point, I said, Miss Juicy, you better stop all that hooting and hollering and hooting and yelling, child, before your dentures pop out. I don't know if Natalie gonna help you pop those back into your mouth. You better cut it the fuck out. Okay, cut it out, child, cut it out. But you get embarrassed on this goddamn bus. But child, we get up off the bus and we get to the goddamn house, which was pointless because we was only in the house for 2.5 seconds. Natalie brought them there just to be like, go choose your rooms and let's leave. And as soon as she said that, I was like, oh, I didn't know she was talking to me too. Because when I tell you that this is the last screenshot that I have of the episode and I stopped giving a fuck. When I tell you that this is the last screenshot of the episode and I stopped giving a fuck, because when Natalie said, go choose your rooms, go choose your room and let's leave. Baby, after they chose their rooms, I left. I left. I said, Yoshi. Hey, Yoshi, need some milk. Wait, hold up. Don't leave without me. I'm coming with you. I'm right here. I'm right behind you. Don't leave without me, girl. Because what the fuck was Summer doing choosing a room with the same two bitches that she just fought? What the fuck was Summer doing choosing a room with the same two bitches that she just fought? And was arguing with all episode. Mind you, when she was at the skating ring and dancing on Big Lex, Miss Juicy came up and started hitting on Lex's booty. And even though she was hitting on Lex's booty, that all three were way too close. And it was like, you're still clearly in Summer's energy in her field. Like, this is when I tapped out. So when I get up here and I'm just like, I'm over it. Because the show it's just getting worse and worse. And it's just like, if y'all don't care, I don't care. If y'all don't care, I don't care. I mean, lackluster show, gonna give a lackluster review. You know, going on the days where we was up here for an hour and a half talking, child. And one of y'all had asked me earlier today if I would do subscriber call-ins again. Child, to talk about what? Okay, listen, when I woke up with strep throat this morning, I almost did consider it. Because I thought today I was going to be able to talk. I thought I was going to have to be on vocal rest today because I had strep throat when I woke up. It's clear now. But I don't know about completely clear. I keep gargling with salt water, which is what you're supposed to do. And I had a cold buster medicine ball from Starbucks. That helped. That definitely helped a lot. But I like to smoke, so shit might pop right back on there. Nonetheless, what the hell was I saying? I thought about doing subscriber call-ins today when I thought I was going to have to be on vocal rest. I was about to let y'all call in and do the talking and the reviewing. Child, it might get to that point where I might just do that every week. I'm not promising nothing. I might just do that instead of doing reviews every week. Like, I'll let y'all talk about the episode. We get up here for like a good 30 to an hour and y'all can talk and give y'all opinions. And I will monetize off y'all opinions. Thank you. Because I mean, what y'all want me to do? Lamel, what you want me to do? Like, I'm gonna need it to, because see, even though Jocelyn's cabinet is pissing me off, it's not pissing me off equally as bad as Baddies. Because, and let me tell you why Jocelyn's cabinet is pissing me off. Because Jocelyn made it a whole big deal about, oh, I'm eliminating all of these girls. I only want 9 girls to get into the cabinet. And then every other episode, she threatened to send one home, but then she don't. She done fake sent one home like 3 times now. But it's like, even the people that you sent home, we already know for a fact that they still a part of the cabinet and still a part of the tour because we see them on tour. So it's just like, what the fuck is the point of the competition? Even though we know competition reality shows is reality first, competition second, because it's all about storyline and making a good show. It's just like, don't make it so obvious. Because then it's just like, okay, what am I watching? What am I watching? But because Jocelyn's cabinet is still organic and authentic, and I think that's the difference between that show and this show. Because they're fighting for $50,000, okay? It's a $50,000 prize, guys. Because they're fighting for that, it's a lot more organic. It's a lot more authentic. Whereas Baddies, it's just these girls are not being themselves. And it's staging everything for the cameras. And it's just like, it takes the fun out. I don't need to know certain shit. I don't want to see certain shit. And that's saying a lot as somebody who is doing T videos and, you know, behind the scenes shit. Like, what is this? What, let me go back to it. Like, when I saw this, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? I was like, what? I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? Literally the 3 girls I was arguing all episode long. Are you serious? Y'all in the room together. And that's how you know that the fighting like is fake, because both of them was on Summer All Bad all episode. Why don't y'all just fuck her up right here? I don't see security. Y'all literally could have jumped her right here. And you know another reason I know that the shit is really staged and scripted and all of that? Anna ain't mentioned Dolly name not one time this entire episode. Y'all know any other time if Anna had a problem with somebody, it would have been, yeah, fuck that bitch, or I fucked that bitch up, or that's why my bitch fucked her up. We ain't hear nothing after the Tasiki and Dolly and Anna aftermath. We ain't hear nothing. We ain't even hear more of Dolly's side of her against Tasiki, or Tasiki versus Anna, or I mean Tasiki versus Dolly. So that makes me believe that they must have went and told her immediately after, hey, that wasn't supposed to happen. And I hope that's addressed at the reunion. Because now y'all done made it a part of the storyline. I hope it's addressed at the reunion. So, like I said, right now, Jocelyn's cabinet is way better because it's authentic and organic. Baddies, get it together. I'm just waiting for Baddies Going Wild to come on. I feel like then that's when you know, a lot of our interest will be renewed because it'll be all new girls. It'll feel organic and fresh again. But Baddies just gonna be what it is until they decide to take the criticism, which they're never gonna do. They're gonna run shit into the ground. They don't care. They don't care. It's making us like, and that'd be the thing with Black-owned businesses, because y'all love to protect Black. Y'all love to protect Black by any means necessary. Get offended. And by that, I mean, you know, the people that's like, oh, Jay-Z didn't do that. He's Black. Diddy didn't do that. He's Black. So when you hear me say y'all love to protect everything Black, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. I'm not talking to the anomalies. I'm not talking to the people where the situations actually call for. I'm talking about those that just overlook everything, and just because something is Black, someone is Black, we suspend all morals and beliefs, and all of that goes out the window simply because of the skin tone. And you know, that's how a lot of black businesses move. That's how a lot of black businesses move. And then when people try to critique black businesses, y'all act like they're above critique or above criticism or above whatever because they're black. And it's like, no. And so a lot of black businesses feel like they don't have to change because I'm making money. And the main goal is to not go back to the hood and make millions. So why am I change? So do I see Zeus changing shit up for Baddies? No. Do I see them changing shit up for Auntie Podcast if it comes back? No. Tokyo Tony might get fired, but like they're not listening to people that are actually giving critiques. They're not listening. They're like, this is a cash cow. It's making us money. If it's broke, don't fix it. And a lot of black people had that mentality. And then if you critique, then it's you trying to bring another black business down. Don't protect black because black has nothing to do with this. This is about a show being entertaining. It's not about race and skin tone and culture. This is about a show being entertaining. And they want longevity. If they want it to continue, then let's make it, you know. But they don't care about that. They care about getting the money now. So, hey, whatever. I look forward to Baddies going wild. But this going to be what it's going to be until it ain't. So go to thealanasos.com to book your motherfucking personal reading. Patreon.com/Santana to go ahead and watch along with me because, girl, we be watching this shit together, okay? And not just Baddies. We be watching Baddies, Jocelyn's Cabinet, Everybody Still Hates Chris, Big Brother. What else? The Power Universe, Real Housewives, Potomac, Atlantic, Beverly Hills. What else? Married to Medicine. You know, we be watching all the shows. So patreon.com/Santana. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, hoes. Where the outro at?
Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Universal bad bitch, everybody language. Everybody knows she the mud bad. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas flowing up, but wasn't when I'm coming up. Fuck it up, love it how they cutting up. Now these niggas flowing up, but wasn't when